Everything you need to know before starting a Merch by Amazon business, that's what we're going to discuss in this video. So make sure you stay till the end because I'm going to share with you some amazing pro tips that you really don't want to miss. I'm sure that a lot of you might have heard about Merch by Amazon at least one time, but a lot of you might be just curious about it. What is Merch by Amazon? This video is going to explain to you step by step everything that you need to do. While you're here, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comments if you've got any questions, and hit that notification button so that you guys can get the videos as soon as they are released. Let's get going. For those of you that don't know what Merch by Amazon is, it's an online print-on-demand platform, obviously owned by Amazon. It's literally the biggest out there and it allows sellers to create apparel products for free. There's no upfront costs when the designs sell and you get paid royalties when your designs get sold on Amazon. Simply upload your artwork or design, choose your products, your size, your colors, add your brand, your title, bullet points, and description, and off you go. Then Amazon will handle everything from there. And this includes printing, shipping, customer service, returns, cancellations, all of that. This is amazing because it allows you to scale your business without any extra cost. So you don't have to worry about any unsold stock and you can sell on 7 marketplaces at the time of making this video. So first, let's talk about getting accepted on Merch by Amazon. Since access to the platform is by invite only, all you can do is apply and hope for the best. I've done a couple of videos on how to apply for an account with Merch by Amazon, so make sure you check them out on my channel. To set this straight, guys, no one knows the exact formula on how to get accepted by Merch by Amazon. Simple as that. And anyone who claims he does or she does, it's an absolute scam. But all we can do is present our case in the best possible way and hope for the best. Other than that, the only other way to guarantee your acceptance or to guarantee having a Merch by Amazon account is buying an account, which we have a service for. Now, before you shoot me, guys, we don't have the secret. We just rely on a lot of volume. There's your answer right there. And if you're interested, I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description. You can get your account within 24 hours, along with a limited time bonus worth $200. So it's up to you if you want to get it. One little tip for you guys, if you don't get accepted in the first attempt, you don't need to worry. You can always apply and apply again. And if that doesn't work, you can maybe apply with your wife's details, your husband's details, anyone from your family, and see if that works. But always try a new phone number and a new email. You don't ever want to use the same details. The same email will never work, but that's what you need to change. So now you got accepted, what do? You might be in a hurry and your first impulse might be to upload your first design. And you think you might make a lot of money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
But hold on a sec. Not so fast. Before you think about designing, you have to bear in mind that the first important step is to actually find a very good niche to get into. And for anyone who doesn't know what a niche is, it's a segment of the market that has one or more things in common. For example, it could be a hobby like golf, or a celebration like Father's Day, or a group of passionate people like dog lovers, for example. I think by now you got the point. Well, why is that important, you might ask? First, people want to buy what's specific to them, what they can relate to. So if you want to make a lot of sales, you need to identify where the demand is and give them what they want. But you can't be too generic. Niching down and cross-niching is your key to success. If you want me guys to make a specific video about cross-niching and sub-niching, let me know down in the comments below. Secondly, you have to find a niche that works really well. And before you start designing for it, you absolutely have to check for trademarks and copyright. For example, you can't do something like Disney or Marvel or MTV or anything like that, because trust me guys, that road takes you straight to account terminations. Don't ever do something like that. Now let's have a little talk about niche research. This won't be long, but what you need to know guys is research is the key to making a lot of money. If you find good niches and good trends, that's your secret ingredient. I suggest you guys go and watch one of my videos that I did on niche research. I actually did a few, and that is your starting point. Go and get some inspiration. I show you exactly how to do it, guys. And for those of you that don't know how to do research or you don't have the time for it, we've got a service where we provide niches every single week. So make sure you check it out down below in the description. So now you've made your account, you found your niches, and now you're ready to design. Let me give you some tips. When starting out, make sure you keep things simple. Don't overwhelm yourself with lots of colors and lots of graphics, etc. As you gain in more experience, you'll start seeing that you're actually doing more complex designs naturally. If you don't know where to start, you can start doing designs just on Canva. If you don't have money to pay for Canva, which is like $9 or $10 per month, I'll give you a 30 days free trial. You'll find the link down in the description. description. No excuses not to start, guys. Make a lot of designs in your spare time for practice and get inspiration from the best sellers on Merch by Amazon. Trust me, guys, you won't start making pro-level designs from day one. It will take a while. It's all part of the process. Alternatively, you can hire a designer on Fiverr, Upwork, or freelancer.com. There's plenty of platforms out there. There's also websites like Vexels where you can actually download ready-made designs and graphic elements and use them as your designs. I'll leave you a link down below in the description to get a 35% discount. So if you're interested, there's a discount right there for you. Now, the next natural step is to list your design. But hold your horses, we actually need to do a little bit more research. You'll see why in a bit. We need to see the way the bestsellers are actually listing their products in our niche, and most importantly, the keywords they're using. And one of the easiest ways to get keywords is to actually extract keywords from the bestsellers. Simply put, the better keywords you use, the better traffic you get, and the more chances you have at getting discovered. Think of it like SEO for Google. Keywords help your designs get discovered in a sea of designs. So you need to add your best keywords in your title and then brand, and then supporting keywords in your bullet points, and in the description you want to copy your title plus your bullet points. This is very good for Google SEO. I did an entire video on keywords, so make sure you check it out in my channel. Moving on to listing your design. You need to export your designs according to Merch by Amazon specifications, which is 4500 pixels by 5400 pixels. Select a product. It could be anything you want to sell. I recommend starting out with t-shirts, hoodies, pop sockets, and phone cases because they're the best sellers. Then you can choose up to 10 colors. A pro tip, the dark colors are the best sellers as well, especially the black color. Make sure all the fields are filled. Then you can click on publish to publish your design. Now, if you did everything correctly, your design will shortly go to processing and then you'll go live on Amazon. If your design gets flagged by the review bot for using anything that violates Merch by Amazon terms of service, your listing might get rejected straight away, or it might get passed on to a human to verify it. In which case, it might get accepted or rejected, and you'll hear a decision within the next couple of days or so. The next bit that you really need to know is marketing your Merch by Amazon product. Even though Merch by Amazon is literally the biggest print-on-demand platform out there, you simply can't just rely on organic traffic. So to give yourself the best chance, dedicate a little time, especially at the start, to marketing your product. And you can do this via Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit. There's plenty of social media platforms where you can market your product. If you don't know how to do it, you can simply go to YouTube and do a search on how to market your products on social media or something like that. There's plenty of tutorials out there. Now then, let's talk about the pros and cons of Merch by Amazon. Well, it's a lean business model, which means that you don't have to do any of the heavy lifting that Amazon does for you. You just upload your design. When it sells, you get paid royalties. That's it. It's got huge traffic, so you really don't need to spend a lot of money on advertising, especially in the beginning. You can just invest your time. It can be passive, so as you start growing your account and you start getting some consistent sellers, you can literally go on holiday and the sales will keep coming in. I'm going to show you some of my personal numbers so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Which leads me to my other point, which is it can be very financially rewarding. Now, let's talk about some of the cons, why it might not be suitable for you. Well, the first and most obvious one is that you can't build a brand with Merch by Amazon. The minute you start identifying your brand, you'll start attracting copycats left, right, and center. Of course, unless you're part of the Amazon Brand Registry program, which helps you protect your brand. The other con is you can't have access to your customers like Etsy lets you. So you can't know your customer's email or phone number or anything like that. You don't even know who bought from you. So really, you can't have a list of customers and a list of their emails, so therefore you can't build a brand. Also, you have less control. You can't really affect change. For example, the way Amazon displays their mockups, or how much they charge, or the way they deliver their service. Also, if you don't play by the rules, no matter what tier you have, you can literally lose your account in a heartbeat. The other con is, which there's a solution for, is that you can't get accepted just like that. It's by invitation only, unlike KDP, where anybody can get accepted. But to get around that, like I said before, you can either keep applying, either with your details, change the phone number, change the email, or apply with someone else's details, like one of your family members, with their consent, of course. Or you can buy our Merch by Amazon account creation service, in which case you get your Merch by Amazon account within 24 hours. You'll find the link below down in the description. Now, how much money can you really make from Merch by Amazon? Let me show you my experience experience and I'll let you be the judge. So this result was on my first month doing Merch by Amazon. Made 25 sales and $100 in royalty. So can you make $100 in royalties in one day in your first month? Yes, you can. Then in my 5th month, I made 124 sales in one day. The royalties weren't that high because I was focusing on tiering up. And in the last month in that year, in 12 months, I've managed to make 351 sales in one day with $1,246 in royalty. And now, as you can see, guys, we're making 4-figure sales in one day and 5 to 6 figures in royalties in one day. So anything is possible, guys. And one of my best sales months was $107K, as you can see from the email that was sent to me from Amazon. Just bear in mind, this is not a typical results, guys. Results may vary depending on many factors. Now the question is this the right business model for you or not? The only person that can answer this is you. I literally gave you all the details that you need to know before you start. Now it's up to you to make the choice that suits you best. Just a quick reminder, if you need a Merch by Amazon account or you know someone who needs one, we've got a Merch by Amazon creation service and you'll get your Merch by Amazon account within 24 hours, link down below in the description. Check our niche research subscription, link below as well. And I'm also gonna leave you 200 plus niches for free down below and a Merch by Amazon crash course, link below also. You'll find all our services below. I can't believe I said down below so many times. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe and all that. I'll see you in the next one.